And but hold on, Cory, we leaving out a lot of stuff. Me and Cory hopped on a plane to LA. Remember that shit? Electric? No, was it? No, Atlantic.
So, I don't, yo.
Do you remember, what's his name? What's the president of Atlantic?
Oh shit.
He gonna kill me too.
Facts.
Anyway, they was interested in Cory. They flew us out to go in the studio in Atlantic, play some joints for Craig Calvin.
Shout out to Craig.
We flew out there from New York to LA, played some music, went back to the airport, got on the airport, came back. Remember that shit? Literally got off the plane, played some music for him, sat down in the studio with him, came back. Took another meeting with them in the office, and they was, dragging their feet. And then Cory did the Cypher.
Yes.
BT Cypher.
Yes.
And that auditorium
Epic.
lost their mind when Cory did
That
his
was
verse.
epic.
And then to me, I think that was it. I think Wayne and Young Money saw that.
And he was like,
Yeah.
So how did the next intro go
yeah,
What?
between you and
Wayne.
you and Young Money? Period.
Yeah.
I saw Wayne next after that in jail.
You went to see him in jail.
I visited him on Rikers. And
What was that conversation like?
when I come home, it's on. When I get out, it's go time. Like, as soon as I get out, it's a go time. He was like, everybody said, like, is everything situated, basically?
Are you clear?
He's like, yeah. He's like, all right, when I get out, it's go time. Our people said everything good. We spoke, so we good. Like, when I come home, just be ready. That's exactly what he said. Just be ready when I get out.
Did y'all talk about anything else?
No,
Nothing.
nah.
So you
Just chilling.
You know?
Just regular talk. Asked me, he like, yo, how good? Like, everything good with you? How you been? You working? Ready? It's regular talk.
I ask these questions respectfully because I don't know. I really want to know. So we've spoke about tonight Eminem, Lil Wayne, and for all us that know that you're definitely in the light of those guys. You like, on the lyricist, you are like top level and been top level for a long time.
I appreciate that.
So for me on the outside, I asked it from the outside because I don't know. I want to hear the answer. When you signed the Young Money, I expected, I heard everything y'all saying about them. Y'all bigging them up. Y'all giving them all the props. For me on the outside, when you signed the Young Money, I thought that was it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That my guy's about to blow. New York is about to be in there. You know what I'm saying? It took a while, but this is it. I don't quite understand what happened because, again, you are on the top level of Eminem, Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
Lyrically,
yes.
So that's a good question. Go ahead, Cory.
you know.
We both want to have different answers to that. Well, go ahead.
I don't know, honestly. I think it was just a lot of other stuff that was occurring that I didn't even know about or have any knowledge of that was just going on, like other business that was going on. Because at one point, a little situation, it was static with Baby and Wayne, like everybody knew. So that kind of put stuff off for a few years. And then I got caught up before that, too. Not blaming nobody else for that or pointing no fingers, but that kind of stunted a few things as well.
You go to charge.
Yeah. So
How did that happen?
Huh?
How did that happen?
I'd rather not elaborate on that.
Cole caught a gun charge at the same age I caught.
Yeah, I don't even like to.
When you said that you caught the charge, I was thinking in my head, oh wow, okay.
Cause
Yeah, it was a bugged out thing for me because that's why I tell black men, we'll do the cliche of telling our kids the easiest shit to do in the world is say, yo, don't be like me. I dropped out of school. I got a bunch of tattoos I ain't happy about. You know what I mean? I'm rapping, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I got caught with a gun. Don't be like me.
Right.
Instead of making an example of what they should be because they look up to you. So if I told Cory, yo, don't get no tattoos, you don't gotta tattoo yourself up. Cory, you gotta finish school, man. Dropped out of school. Rapping ain't it, man. This shit, rapping.
Yeah.
Don't carry no gun, my nigga. They not playing in New York. Gun charge. And to me, that's an example of us as black men, instead of saying, yo, look what I'm doing. Follow my footsteps. We take the cliche, don't be like me. That's the easiest shit to do, instead of setting the right example. So he followed all of, when I used to talk to Cory and his friends about gun charges and shit and what could happen to them, because I never talk to niggas about the dangers of guns.
Right.
When I talk to kids about the thing, I got a thing I do called Guns Against Guns, where I talk. Not a non-for-profit, I just tell them what it is.
Yeah.
I tell them statistic-wise what happens to you in jail. Do you like showering next to niggas?
Yeah.
You want to get cut?
No.
You know what I mean? You want to get beat up? You want to put your fist? So I tell them the other side. We know guns kill. We know that. You're more likely to get killed carrying a gun than killing niggas. Did you know that?
Right.
So I tell those statistics. So when I'm talking to him, I'm not even talking to him because I think he know better. So when I got the call, I'm like, holy shit. Dead in the middle of, so now you got to take a kid that's on fire and put the fire out. Because if all of these, when we first went to court, it's cameras and news cameras outside. Nobody come to court. Let him go in there by himself, look like a little, and shout out to Xavier, man.
How'd you feel?
It was a lot going on. I ain't gonna front. I was upset about that.
You
whole
was
shit.
upset. Shit, I was upset.
I was on fire.
They let me go sit with him in the cell and talk to him.
No.
I was on
Yeah?
fire.
Took him some McDonald's and sat in there and talked to him. I was
That's
like,
deep right there.
because he was upset. It was more upset about being disappointing the family, disappointing everything. He was just like, man, this is fucked up, that. And I had to do the worst thing I had to do. Nigga, you in jail. Ain't no time for that shit. Put your serious face on.
Yeah.
They got you separated right now, but in a minute you're gonna be around niggas. Knock it off. It is what it is. We'll deal with it. And that was it. But then I had to tell people, don't go to court. So I gotta take this fire that we made and put a blanket over it so the judge don't make an example out of him because he's popular.
Right.
Because when we went, this is his first charge, when we went to court, the judge was fucking bitch, man.
Yeah.
She literally looked at the crowd in the court and gave him a high bail and sent him back into jail. I was like, this is first charge. What you? They usually are.
Giving examples.
She was, and you could see the look in her face. And what you say to me? I said, oh, he'll be right out. Shout out to Wayne and them. They sent the money. They wired the money.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.